Live and uncut. It's your boy Karceno, the truth and only the truth. So here we go again. For those who's asking all these questions about, it seems like when I'm on that show, a lot of people just start flooding here with crazy questions, asking about the drug testing issue that we had, the debate we had on the show. Well, that really wasn't a debate. It's someone expressing what they've been told and thoughts, and they're throwing it over common sense. It's a great show. It's called Leave It in the Ring Radio. It's a great show. Go and listen to it. I have the link right here so you can listen to the debate and make your own opinion on the show. So please do that. But to answer a couple of your questions when you're saying about the drug testing, why doesn't Floyd do it 365 days out of a year? I've never seen it proposed to him that he does 365 days out of a year. But that's an issue that's really around the union. When it's something of that magnitude, where you're talking about the whole entire sport, the unions and, well, there is no unions, but the commissions would have to get together. Because now you're talking about each state and each athlete having to do that and take this precaution, in this drug testing series. Plus, it's expensive. This just for this short period of time, you're talking about $60,000 to $100,000 just for this test, and that's just for this one fight. But this fight can afford it, so you have to think of a test that's going to be affordable year round. That's another issue about that testing, and I just felt it was unfair that we're overlooking the common sense area. A guy who's saying, let's improve the test that we have now in place. Why are we criticizing this guy who's saying, I'll take a blood and urine test and it's random in between two dates? And I just don't get that. How, a date when they're starting testing and the date when they're going to end is not random. It's like the testing is going to happen in between those dates. You have months and weeks rather in between those dates. So you don't know when they're coming and it's unannounced. That's called random. That's what I thought. Common sense come into play a little bit here. You got to just use your common sense. And for those who don't know, as far as the testing, USADA went on record and said it, so they are liable for perjury if they came out and lied. But the way the testing goes, there are no missed dates. If you cannot provide a sample, a representative must stay with you until you're able to provide the sample. You see, it's easy to bash a test when you don't have pretty much an opinion on how the test is going to go, or a blueprint rather, or how the test is going to go, or how it's going to look. But we already have that blueprint because it happened in Mayweather-Mosley. So you could apply what happened there to this drug test. So it's not like the first time out the gate, we don't know what it's going to be like, we don't know what it's going to see like. We've seen it before, we know how the procedure goes. So it's like kind of hard to bash it now. Then you should have been like trying to ask these questions. But you're right, the fighters really don't know. Victor Ortiz should know a little bit more about the testing. And I'm not against the 365 days. I just don't think it was proposed to Mayweather taking 365 days. They probably deemed it unnecessary. But who knows? It might be that way. But I'm just saying, is anything better than just peeing in a cup and saying this is the test? That's all I'm saying. I don't even disagree with too many people. And no, stop bashing Gabe in my mailbag. Dude, he is what he is. Gabe he's like an enigma that's just there that you got to deal with. He's that pessimistic family member you got. No matter everybody in the family is happy, he's just not happy. You gave him a hug, he might explode. He's one of those kind of guys. He's one of those weirdly cool guys where he actually likes the same sort of things that I like. So I hope I'm not turning like Gabe. About him calling me Karceno. That's funny. Karceno is funny. I give him that. But This is how Midget asks Gabe Montoya for change for a 5. Hey dude, you got change for a 5? That's all I'm gonna say. Oh man, but yeah man, listen to the whole show so you can hear it in its entirety, and then you guys can come back and leave your questions and let me know what y'all think about the testing or whatever. Peace.